Welcome to another episode of Mondays with Mercy. So, you all are probably wondering, Mercy, what is with this getup? Well, I wanted to do a reveal of my hair because I changed it up a bit, and you're probably wondering what I did to it. So, I'm here to tell you, this is the official reveal of my new hairdo. Without further ado, can I get a drum roll? Welcome to the new do. I still have my locks. For those of you who thought that I cut all my locks off, no, I did not do it. I'll give you a little slow-mo montage real quick of what the hair looks like. Okay. So, now that you've seen the hair from all angles of life, I'm here to kind of just talk about a little bit of my hair and my hair journey and my routine. Oh, not really routine, but like what consists with my hair and what type of locks there are, because I know lots of people are very confused about like, oh, the different types of locks. Yes, I'm here to tell you that there is. So stay tuned with me and we'll go through most of them. So there are different types of locks. So what I have are the traditional locks, and with the traditional locks, you can really go as thick or as thin as you really want to. I opted for a more thinner look, just because of the way it was done. Full disclosure, my mom actually started my locks, and I thank her every day for giving me thinner locks because I didn't really know at the time what kind of locks I really wanted. But now looking back on it, and now that my legs have kind of grown out, I really liking the thinner locks. So yeah, I have more of the traditional locks, and then we have interlocks. So with interlocks, what you do is instead of using like the gel and different things, you use like a hook and a device, and you're pretty much interlocking your hair underneath each other and kind of using your own hair to keep the lock in place. Whereas with my traditional locks, I'm using like a wax or a gel or like a spray to just take it and twist it down. And then there's sister locks. Sister locks are really like the interlocks, except they're smaller. They're really small, and that's honestly the smallest you can get for your lock choices if you were going to like to a salon and getting it done and like all the different stuff. Yeah, that's the smallest thing, like size you can possibly go when you're deciding to lock your hair. And then there's the traditional like just free locks where you're not twisting it, you're not using any devices, but you're just kind of letting your hair just lock by itself without like a lot of maintenance, without really like washing it a bunch, or just kind of letting it do its own thing. Since my hair is super like coarse and very, 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 very curly, my hair does better when it's locked together, and that's why I've been able to have lots of this hair growth over the past couple years that I've been doing this. I started my locks when I was a freshman in high school. So yeah, my locks are pretty long. You can't really tell from this video just because I have this new do in, but in my other videos, which you guys should go back and watch, I do have my hair down a couple times, and you can see just how long my locks have gotten. When I was little, what we did was we didn't start the locks when I was little, but when I was little, what we would do is we would do extensions and then just like let my hair sit freely when we were redoing the extensions. And shout out to my mom, she's literally a superwoman. She didn't know anything about this type of hair when I first got adopted, and so she really just like learned it all and how to do it, and she was a rock star, and she did my hair for 10 plus years. Even when I go back in the winter to visit them for Christmas, doing things like that. She'll help me do it, and it's super nice having someone who knows how to do it. So for all of you people who are going to cosmetology school, learning how to do like hair and nails, learn how to do this type of hair. You will expand your demographic of people that you can work with, and lots of people, especially people with this kind of hair, are really excited when they figure out people who are able to do this hair. Because honestly, if I was doing it by myself, it would take me hours upon hours, which I do not have the time, especially in college. So, but I do have to carve out that time to do it because it needs to be done, and it's kind of weird when it's all grown out. But yeah, for those of you going to cosmetology school, if you're learning how to do hair, focus on this hair. You'll get a lot more customers. The products that I use for my hair, one of them is called Dread Head HQ. One of them is called Dread Head HQ, which I hope you guys can see that. So pretty much it's just like a locking wax. I can kind of show you here a little bit what is in there. It's just like a wax, and essentially how you maintain my hair is you get a little piece of the first dread here, right? And you get it, and when it's like grown out on the roots, you get a little piece of like this lock, and you get it on your fingers and kind of like get it manageable because it is kind of like a wax, and you put it at the base of the root and you just like twist it, and then to help everything just like stay put and stay firm, I have my nifty bag of hair products. I have these things called the clips. So these are like bigger clips of what I use to help keep the different parts staying put. And I also have these smaller clips that you would use for each individual dread or lock. So after you like twist it, you'll just stick that in there and you just kind of like hold it. And with these traditional locks, it's really nice, and it's very inexpensive compared to other types if you're not going to do the salon doing it every day. But it is kind of a lot of time and maintenance required, just because the locks tend to want to come out more after you wash your hair. So you really want to retwist them after every wash that you do. But since I'm a college student, I don't have necessarily all that time to do it. So I do not twist my hair as often as I really should. But right now, you can see this is like the fresh twist right here. And these are the headbands that I use, hair ties that I use to tie my hair back, actually. And I can just show you, because if I used a smaller hair tie, it wouldn't be able to like get all my hair in one. And so see, I've already just like put it twice, and it still almost didn't fit. So that's what my hair ties look like. And that's essentially what goes into twisting my locks. And then for like daily maintenance, what I usually do is every morning and every night I spray this like no more spray on my hair. It's like an itch spray, and it helps with like dry scalps and things like that, because you're really like getting into it and you can see the scalp. And so you just spray that on your hair every morning and every night, and it helps keep it moisturized, and so your locks don't break and other things like that. It's really nice and really helpful. And in terms of how often you wash your hair, so it really depends on the person and how much they really want to retwist their locks. But what I usually do is I will wash my hair maybe once or twice a week, just so it doesn't stink and you don't have a lot of like fuzzies all throughout there, and it just keeps it like nice and fresh, smelling and fresh looking. But on the days that I do not wash my hair, I wear a shower cap. And shower cap is really nice because you can just like, it's really big and it can go pretty well on my head and just encompass everything for when I'm showering. So So that's really nice, and so I don't have to worry about retwisting my hair, especially if I just got it retwisted. You don't want to get it wet. Like, that's the thing. You do not want to get your hair wet after you just twisted it. It's not a good thing. But I forgot to mention this before, but when I'm going to retwist my hair, I usually try and wash it beforehand, just so it's nice and fresh when you go to retwist it. And it seems to me that when I was doing it, my locks stayed a lot better while I was my hair was wet and freshly washed. So yeah, and then at night, what I do is I wear this head cap. And you want to make sure, especially if your locks are really thick and you want to get them longer, you want to make sure the head cap is really wide and stretchy, so then it can encompass your whole locks. And the reason why you want to wear this hair cap is because at night you tend to move around a lot, and your hair has a tendency to get damaged and to break. And so when wearing this, it helps prevent breakage and helps keep the do nice and fresh looking. Like, I've had this hairdo for almost a week now, and it's still looking nice and crisp at the edges, and everything right here is still looking nice and put together. And that's due in part to this and the fact that I spray my hair every morning. All right, so yeah, I just wanted to pop on here and talk to you a little bit about my hair and different types of hair. And if you want more in-depth talk about my routine, how I twist it, and other things like that, feel free to leave that down in the comment section below, and I will totally make a video for you guys. But yeah, I essentially just wanted to show you guys my new hair and what it's gonna look like maybe for the foreseeable week. I'll have to change it up a little bit, but yeah, thank you guys all for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to me, because I put out new videos every Monday and new content every Monday. So if you subscribe, then you can get those videos. So anyway, thank you guys. I love you all, and